Stories of a Broken Water Cycle is an intimate evening designed to use art and dialogue to draw attention to the country's water crisis and its wider economic consequences. The event, hosted by Lokoja Dialogues in partnership with the Federal Palace Hotel, brought together stakeholders from the private sector, business, government, diplomacy, philanthropy, and civil society.
Earlier this year, the United Nations declared that the world is no longer in a water crisis, but that it is actually water bankrupt. Now here's the thing. Nigeria suffers from a water paradox. We have ample fresh water, yet Nigeria ranks globally as one of the most water-stressed countries. Lokoja Dialogues exists to help support a process that needs to move from crisis response to bankruptcy management. There is a need for a structured recovery plan.
The guest speaker, the MD CEO of the Nigerian Sovereign Investment Authority, says his organization is working to position water as an investable asset class capable of attracting large-scale domestic and international capital.
I'm proud to say that only 2 weeks ago we succeeded in closing an additional $30 million investment, taking us to $130 million, allowing us to provide guarantees of up to $4 billion. And I think this has been fundamental in terms of being able to unleash what you're able to do with water as an investment class.
The event also featured a robust conversation from stakeholders present, as well as the unveiling of the Dafuna installation, drawing on one of Nigeria's most significant archaeological reminders of its ancient relationship with water.
I've challenged them to work with the government in terms of legislation, policy formulation, for policy that is sustainable, that will also be that is enforceable. So if that is put in place, the private sector that will invest will come to invest because they want safety.
Now, of course, we know that the federal government, under the able leadership of our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, is playing a major role through, in this case, in the first instance, the Ministry of Budget and Economic Planning, who are in direct partnership and liaison with Lokoja Dialogues to use their convening power to bring not so much the physical or the financial resources, but the moral support. And I think that's an ideal way in which to approach a problem that many people are concerned about worldwide. It is not insoluble. It is something that requires all hands on deck, and that is what I think is happening.
The Lokoja Dialogues, launched in November 2025, is a community-driven platform seeking to connect local water realities with policy makers, technical experts, financiers, and service providers. The expectation is that these conversations will yield the necessary investments and interventions capable of reaching the communities most affected by Nigeria's water crisis. Shola Shiyeli, Channels Television News.